Hey St. Dominic, so as the upcoming year approaches, we're just going to give you guys some information as far as picking classes for next year.
Students, on Monday and Tuesday in your religion class, you'll all get your registration forms. The freshmen and sophomores will also get their ACT Aspire scores attached to those forms. We'll be available all week for any individual conferences for any questions you may have. On Monday and Tuesday, I'll specifically be with all the freshmen, and then on Thursday and Friday, be available to all the sophomores for those individual conferences. Let's take a closer look at this year's course registration sheets. On Monday and Tuesday, as I said, all freshmen will get this blue sheet right here for registering for their classes for their sophomore year. Something a little bit different on this year's form. If you're interested in taking any honors class, if you have an initial right here where it says guidance initial, that means you've met the testing requirements for that class. If you have that in place, you can go ahead and go to your current teacher for that subject to get a teacher initial for approval to be in honors courses. On the back side of the sheet, you'll find all your elective choices. You need to make sure by the end of the sheet that you have met all 8 credits. You've signed up for 8 total credits of classes. On the very bottom, you'll see 3 alternate choices. Make sure to put the course number as those choices right there. You can find the course numbers for any of these classes along the side. On the sophomore sheet will be the yellow sheet that you also get on Monday and Tuesday in class. Again, you'll see the guidance initials. If there's no guidance initial, that means you've not met the testing requirements to be in that honors class. If there is a guidance initial, DS for Darla Strecker, you'll see that you have met the requirements to be in that honors course. On the back side, again, you have all of your elective choices with the course numbers along the side, and then make sure you list your 3 alternate choices at the very bottom by course number.
So Mrs. Strecker, what advice would you give to the juniors and seniors for picking their classes next year?
I would suggest that you pick your classes according to what you would like to major in college. So, first off, if you want to go to a more difficult school to get into, like a Notre Dame, a Loyola, any of those kinds of schools, you need to do 4 years of math, 4 years of science, and probably 4 years of foreign language, if that's a possibility for you. All schools, no matter what level, would like to see 4 years of math, so keep that in mind. Just move on to the next level of math that you want.
Practical arts at St. Dominic range from computer, technology, and engineering classes to business, accounting, and personal finance management.
In all, there are 17 different classes to choose from that will count towards 1 credit needed for graduation.
If you're interested in journalism, there are also many other courses available, such as yearbook.
The visual and performing arts classes offered at St. Dominic High School include your art, music, and theater courses. Students are required to complete 1 credit of visual and performing arts classes by graduation, and there's a total of 23 electives for students of all interests to choose from.
For students interested in social studies and history, there are many electives to choose from, including psychology, sociology, and economics. There are also many modern history classes offered as well, including for college credit.
As the students pointed out, you need 1 credit of visual and performing arts and 1 credit of practical arts for graduation. On the back of your sheet, you'll see your different options for these areas. In addition, on this year's sheets, you'll actually have a note on there that says how many of these credits you've completed so far towards graduation, so you can see how many you should choose from with the choices remaining.
So I'm here today to talk about Honors Chemistry 2. It's a course that's going to be started next year and hopefully continued throughout the curriculum. It's going to be a fast-paced course that integrates both College Chemistry 1 and College Chemistry 2, which means it can be up to 8 credit hours of college credit earned in the class. We're in the process of updating the chemistry lab, so with that being said, with all the updates that are being made, it's going to definitely be lab intensive, so that should be expected. It's definitely suggested for those people that are considering medical, engineering, or science-related fields for their careers and majors when they get to college.
So Lifetime Fitness is going to incorporate a lot of different activities that you can continue to do for the rest of your life. So we will include walk and jog, Pilates, yoga, weightlifting, and other activities that will help you maintain a healthy and an active lifestyle even into an older age.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Hagan and I teach computer science here at St. Dominic. This fall we're going to be offering 2 more classes in this curriculum. The first is a semester-long course called Introduction to Computer Science. This is an introductory course that teaches how to code in very basic ways. Coding is a really good thing to learn because it teaches you how to think. You'll learn how to break problems down into smaller components and then use critical thinking to solve those problems. This can help you in every aspect of life, and I'd be willing to bet whatever you do in your future, you'll have to work with computers. So consider this course as a way to learn how to do that better. The second new course we'll be taking is Computer Science Applications. It's the advanced course for that. The students who now have computer science applications will continue in developing an app, and hopefully by the end of this class we will have a unique app that we can put on the Google Store.
All right, did you happen to find yourself at a loss during the presidential elections to defend yourself in an argument? Or maybe you have been called upon to defend your faith and have found yourself unable to eloquently or adequately do so? Then the skills in our debate class can help you to do that. Being able to formulate a good, solid argument with analytical support and facts can help you defend your position on just about anything, even if it's Xbox versus PlayStation or who should Nick give the rose to. All right, so thinking about debate, a lot of students think that if they're going to be lawyers or politicians, then debate's the class for them, and absolutely it is. But if you're going into any profession, debate skills can help you. If your job's going to require you to talk, to write, to think in general, then debate's going to prepare you for that. In addition to learning argumentation, we'll also explore dramatic interpretation of literature, writing and presenting original speeches, and also just developing skills that are going to help you in any performance-based presentation you may have in the future.
You'll have 2 weeks to complete the form with all the required signatures. You must then turn them back into your religion teacher by Friday, February 24th.